Now let's get into the rudest people. So like I'm almost scared to say this. And he's white European and they're super rude to him too. Just not pleasant. I don't really know how to put it. I'm gonna move from the subject. Okay, so the number one place that I would live in Europe is... Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you don't know who I am, I'm Maryjane, and I am one of those people who's trying to visit every country in the world. And I'm almost done. I've completed 125 countries, 100 of them by myself. I've been traveling non-stop for the past 7 years, meaning I don't even really have a home. I'm just traveling place to place. I'm right now in Napoli, Italy. I've been in Italy for the past, I think I'm the perfect person to tell you about Europe, being that I'm not European, so I have an outsider's view, and that I've traveled every single country and every single capital of every country. So I've been to every country in Europe, all the capitals of those countries, and then multiple cities and towns and small places within those countries. I haven't just been going to like Paris and, you know, Rome. I've been going deep into all these countries for the past 7 years. So I'm gonna do country awards. It's gonna be like a new thing on my channel where I'm gonna give country awards. I'm gonna tell you this country wins this for me, this country wins that for me. So in this video, I have to look at my notes. I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna answer 10 questions for you. I'm going to tell you in all of Europe, what country has the rudest people and the nicest people, what country was the most beautiful, which country was the ugliest, which country was the best nightlife and the worst nightlife, which country has the best food and the worst food, which country has the best nature and worst nature, which country was the most expensive, which one was the cheapest, which one was the dirtiest, which one was the cleanest, which one was the most diverse, which one was the least diverse, which one was boring, which one was fun, which one would I live in, which one would I never live in. So those are the questions I'm gonna answer for you in today's video. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Maryjane's World Tour. It's my new Instagram. My OG Instagram got deleted because I was in Afghanistan with the Taliban and I said they were nice people. And Instagram said, nope, you can't say that. You're promoting hate groups, and they snatched my Instagram and they closed it. So I made a new one, Maryjane's World Tour. I'm like, whatever, don't care. So follow me on Maryjane's World Tour, my new Instagram. I'm still trying to beef it up. I'm still trying to add my content back there. But follow me there. And on my website, maryjanesworldtour.com. Today is my 2-month anniversary, or 2 months. It's been 2 months exactly that I created this website. It's got stuff on there like a flat tummy challenge, my 21-day flat tummy challenge if you're looking to get abs, or even though it's winter's coming, you still need, abs are still cool to have in the winter. And if you just want to lose weight in your midsection, it's my 21-day flat tummy challenge. It has a meal plan in there. It tells you everything I do, how you should eat, how you shouldn't eat, because I do a lot of research on that stuff. I've got a 30-day healthy hair challenge on my website. For 30 days, I tell you what to do with your hair to make it grow long and strong and healthy. I tell on my website, I have itineraries. I have my postcard program where I'll send you 25 postcards from 25 different locations in the world while I'm traveling, and I put motivational messages on there. That's 50% off today. The whole site is 50% off. Oh, and I created this, I crocheted this cute little 2-piece set for the beach or wherever you want to wear it, and that's 50% off. There's only one left, so if somebody bought it, then it's gone, but if it's still there, then it's 50% off. So yeah, the whole site is 50% off for today, which is the 29th. And yeah, let's get straight into today's video. Country awards. The internet will find a way to be offended about literally everything and everything that is said. It doesn't matter what you say or how you say it. Really plain. The internet is going to get offended, so I just want to say that I'm talking from my perspective, how I feel about these countries. Obviously, it's me speaking, so it's my opinion. And I'm not talking about any culture, any people in general. I'm just talking about how I experience these countries, and I'm not going to patronize the mess out of anything or anyone. I'm just going to say my opinion. Add a map of Europe to help me. But definitely, definitely the country with the nicest people is 100% Portugal. Portugal, I think, has the nicest people. Like, I'm talking about Europe, but it's up there in the top 5 of the world. They are just the sweetest, kindest people on earth in Portugal. So kind. So yeah, I would definitely say Portugal. I need to get back there soon. 2 answers, I would bring in Iceland. Iceland also has super kind people, and I love Icelandic people because they're so laid back. They're just super laid back people. It's really chill. The energy's chill. I don't know how to describe it, but Icelandic people, they're just so different from the rest of the world because I think they're in this little tiny island off in the water somewhere. So they're just so different from the rest of the world, but they're really cool, laid back, chill people. I love the Icelandic. So I would say, I know I'm supposed to give one answer, but Portugal wins. But if I were to give a backup answer, I would also say Iceland. They also have extremely kind people. Now let's get into the rudest people. I feel so, like, I'm almost scared to say this. I'm scared to say this. Okay, I'm not scared. I would say Poland. Here's why I say Poland. Because in Poland, I've been there 5 times. I've been to Poland 5 times. I've been to Zakopane, Warsaw. I skydived there recently. There was just a plane crashed into the drop zone, which is tragic. I've been to Krakow. But yeah, the Polish just aren't super sweet people. And that's not saying that there's something wrong with them. But and please, it's not racism, okay? It's not racism. This is just like a known thing. They're just not super warm, you know? They're just kind of like, when you get, I don't know, I don't want to be rude. I have tons of Polish friends. I skydive with a lot of Polish people. When I skydive in Dubai, I'm a skydiver, by the way, professional. When I skydive in Dubai, there's a lot of Polish people that come to the drop zone, and we're great friends. It's just they're not super warm. You know, not everybody's warm, and not everybody's so sweet. And in Poland, they're not super warm and sweet, but they're also not. They were even rude to my friend who was white. So, anyways. Yeah, definitely Poland for me. And I have to constantly refer back to my map. But definitely the most beautiful country for me was Switzerland. I was just there. It's just unreal. It's madness. It's like you feel as if you're not, are my eyes really seeing this, or is this some kind of projection? It's gorgeous. It's ridiculous. So yes, definitely Switzerland. That was easily answered. But I would also, if I had to make number 2, it would be Iceland. But definitely between the 2, Switzerland takes the cake. Are you kidding me? Switzerland is so beautiful. And I would say the ugliest. I'm so sorry. Listen. Belgium. I'm so sorry. I'm in Belgium all the time because I'm always in Paris, and then a lot of my friends are in Amsterdam. So I'm always going back and forth between Paris and Amsterdam, and I always take the train. Sometimes I ended up staying in Belgium, so I've been in Belgium a million times, and I'm not a Belgium fan. I don't really know why. I just don't like Belgium. It's ugly to me, and like, I don't know. It's just not my kind of place. There's nothing, I've never been like, oh, this is beautiful. And it's a very tiny country, so I've been all over, and I have to give the award to somebody, right? So To me, Belgium doesn't do it for me. I'm so... Here we go to the question everybody asks. I only put this in here because it's like one of the top questions. Oh, where's the best nightlife? People ask me this all the time. I don't club or party. I have never been to a party in my life. I've been to one and I got shot in the leg. If you watch my channel, you know that. I went to college in Boston before I dropped out to travel the world. But I was new to Boston and I didn't know I was in a bad area, had no idea. I was at a party because somebody invited me and it got shot up. Someone started shooting and I got shot in the leg. Ever since then, I've never been back to a party. Not because I'm scared someone's gonna shoot me, because in Europe, you know, the shooting isn't like, they don't shoot. But because it's not my thing. There's not people assume people in their 20s are all the same, but we're not. Not everybody in their 20s likes the same stuff. I don't drink, I don't smoke, and I don't like being around people I don't know. So party to me is a big concoction of just something I hate. So it's not my thing at all. I like being around people I know and I trust, and I like being with 2 or 3 people at a time at the most. So a party to me is something I would never go to. And I just haven't been to any parties. I've never been to a club in my life. I only put this in here because I wanted to address that, because it's a huge question. So I can't tell you where the best nightlife is or the worst nightlife is, because I don't party or drink or smoke or dance with people I don't know for that. Easiest one for me. Best food, Italy. I'm in Italy right now. Are you kidding me? The food will bring you to tears. But you have to eat the right food in the right places. So for example, you're supposed to have pizza in Napoli, and you're supposed to have a steak in Florence, and you're supposed to have seafood pasta in Venice. Like, you don't eat pizza in Venice. Ugh, nasty. Like, you eat for where you're at, eat for where you're at. So I had nasty pizza in Italy hundreds of times, because you have to eat where you're at. Certain cities are known for the best food, and you gotta eat for the location you are in. So anyways, so the best food, definitely Italy, hands down, easily. I've been in heaven. Worst food is extremely easy. Poland and Iceland. I was just in Iceland for 30 days. I was there 31 days because my passport I didn't realize my passport was full. My passport filled up when I was in Iceland, so I couldn't leave, so I had to wait to get a new one. But I was there for 31 days, and everyone says it. I'm not the only one. Even the Icelandic will say, yeah, we're not known for food. Go to Italy, go to Paris. Food is definitely not our thing. We eat to stay alive. Okay, you know what? Salmon bread and coffee. What's salmon bread? Reindeer hot dog.
Okay, so I would like mustard.
Moose meatballs. Oh, no. Oh no, not moose meatballs. You guys, do I have to try the reindeer hot dog? Do I have to try it? Because, you know what? I think I might go back there and try to go back there. Listen, I had salmon this morning at my hotel. If you know me in salmon, I almost cried. Like, I was just sitting there in awe, and it's everywhere. Like, look at this freaking salmon. Reindeer hot dog. Yeah? Please.
So what sauces and toppings would you like?
Okay, ketchup and mayo and spring onion.
Oh, I'm sorry, we've run out of the spring onions and the roasted onions, I think.
Okay.
So I can't do that.
Cucumber relish?
Yeah. We can wait for a few minutes while the vegetables are So is that all?
stay alive. We don't really eat for luxury. But you will find different culture food in Iceland. There's a lot of Turkish there. There's a lot of Vietnamese in Iceland, and they'll have their own restaurants. But the Icelandic food itself is disgusting. Same to me with Poland. No, I do not like the Polish food. It's disgusting. Very sorry, not my thing. I ate protein bars when I was in Poland. I literally went to the grocery store and bought a bunch of protein bars and just ate those every single time because I was over it. Not my thing. There's no flavor in anything, and it's just gross. You can tell I don't like Poland. Okay, so so the best nature and the worst nature. I kind of answered this. The best nature, definitely Switzerland. It's crazy beautiful. It blows my mind every time I go. I spent my birthday there last year. Christmas Day is my birthday, and I was in Gstaad. Listen, if you save up your money, or if you have money, plan a family vacation to Gstaad, Gstaad, Switzerland, and go during Christmas. It is literally like you entered the set of a movie, like a Christmas movie. It is just the most Christmassy looking, beautiful fairy tale land. You're like, is this place real? I can't even explain it to you. It's just gorgeous. I spent my birthday there. I stayed in a log cabin. Just on my phone, this is one of the most beautiful hotels. I've actually been here before, but yeah, I am in love with the hotels here in Gstaad. Let me just tell you, they are so expensive. And we driving to this hotel, it took about 25 minutes from Schweizingen station, and the taxi meter read 110 Swiss francs, which is very normal. I mean, I've been here before, like I said. I know the prices here. I expected it just was like just coming from Afghanistan. It's just like prices of things to me are just like all fresh and new, and I'm just like, wow. Heaven. This bed is so comfortable, and the pillows are so comfortable. I can't wait to go to sleep. And Gstaad water. Look if you like. Trying to pose with my cake without dropping it. Ignore my suitcase, please. 27! Style room, it was just magical. Spent my 27th birthday there last year, Christmas Day. So anyways, Gstaad is beautiful, but all of Switzerland is beautiful. It's just beautiful, please, okay? Switzerland definitely has the best nature. Worst nature, I don't really know what worst nature means. Boring. Moldova. I was just in Moldova because I went to Ukraine because I wanted to see what it was all about. Really. Because of the war. So I went just last November of 2022. I was in Ukraine during the war. I might go back soon. And I had to go through Moldova. I took a bus. So I went to Chisinau. I took a bus from Romania to Chisinau, Moldova, and then I took a bus from Moldova to Ukraine. So we kind of drove through all of Moldova, and it's just not really... No disrespect to Moldovans though, they're super nice, super nice. Okay, the dirtiest and the cleanest. Okay, this is hard to answer because there's so many different cities within each country, you know? and there'll be a super dirty city and then a super clean city within the same country. So it's really hard to answer which country is the dirtiest and which country is the cleanest, but by far the cleanest is definitely, okay, let me say a few cities first. So super clean Stockholm. I love Stockholm, Sweden, and I loved how clean it was. It's so clean and so beautiful. I love Stockholm. As well as, and this, yeah, super clean city. Cars are killing me. Iceland as a whole is all clean. The whole country is clean, so. Switzerland, the whole country is clean and beautiful for the most part, and Iceland, the whole freaking country is clean. You're not gonna come across the dirty, nasty, trash infested homeless people everywhere, all that. You're not gonna come across that. Iceland is super beautiful, the whole country. Yeah, so, but as far as dirtiest, Paris is really dirty, unfortunately. When you become such a popular city, you get everybody wanting to go there. So you get a lot of tourists to Paris, and tourists are just so freaking careless, man. And they just litter. It's not the natives, it's not the Parisians, but a lot of tourists come to Paris and they dirty the crap out of that city. So, but as far as the dirty, are not good stewards. They don't take care. They're not being, I don't know. They're not. They're careless. They dirty it. The first time I went to Ukraine, I hated it. The second time I went, I loved it, which is ironic because the second time I went, they were in active war just last November. But the first time I went to Kyiv, it was very dirty. This was back in 2017. It was disgusting. Very dirty. I saw lots of people peeing on the streets, like just and trash everywhere. And then I went back and my mind was blown. It was so clean and so beautiful, Kyiv, which is like, that's really interesting. And I guess I don't really have it. Okay, dirtiest, Frankfurt gets really dirty. Frankfurt, Germany, again, it's the foreigners coming, it's the immigration coming, that, and you see them on the streets, and I don't know. So I guess I really don't have one answer. Let me come up with one. No. Rome. Rome might be my least favorite city on the planet. I hate Rome more than anything. America has ruined Rome. I avoid Rome like the plague. I have been in Italy for a month and a half, and I've inched my way around Rome. You will not catch me in Rome. I pass it. I avoid Rome, like I said, like the plague. I had been there maybe 10 times in my life, but I don't know if I'll always avoid it unless for some reason I have to go there for something. But I hate Rome. I hate it. I hate it. America has ruined Rome. It's like, I can't even begin to talk about how much I hate Rome. It's just a tourist attraction. I hate places that are just tourist attractions now. Rome is no longer a place. It is like a museum where every American brings their children, their bad children, in the strollers, children that throw ice cream everywhere. So you go to Rome, you walk down the street, you're gonna see American people with their kids, bad kids throwing ice cream everywhere and dirty diapers on the street and litter everywhere. You can't sit down at a restaurant because it's completely full all the time. There's but enjoy, because no, I hate that place. Rome, and it's filthy. Filthy. There's the Americans that just come to eat their ice cream and then throw it on the floor, the cones on the floor. The kids are, I can't tell you how many times I got hit or like touched by somebody's child with like ice cream fingers and hit in the face with a selfie stick, and everything has a line. There's no place you can get a nice picture. Like, it's not a real place anymore. It's like you should just go to Disney World, Epcot, and go to Italy. That's what it is. And the food is disgusting because it's not real Italian food anymore. It's like tourist attraction food. Most diverse, it's really hard to answer. I feel like all of Europe is diverse. All of it. Paris is super diverse. I always call Paris Little Africa. But let's say, okay, most diverse, Portugal. Portugal is the most diverse country in my opinion in Europe, it's just like a melting pot of all these different people. And yeah, I would say it's the most diverse, but so is France. France kind of, to me, is like a little Africa. Really, honestly. Africans moved to France. It's why, because they speak French, I think. That's why. So like it's like 50% Africa in my opinion. Like I don't know the statistics on that, but that's how it visually looks. But also there's a lot of Middle Eastern people, a lot of Moroccans. Paris is like Moroccans, Africans. You barely see the white people there. It's everyone's from somewhere else. A lot of people from Mali, a lot of people from Benin, a lot of people from, I don't know, the world just goes to France. So it's super diverse. But I would say my answer would go to Portugal as far as diversity. Also Holland, oh my goodness. Holland is like the land of mixed people. Everyone's like has part Surinamese in them and half Dutch or like Dutch. Everyone's like Dutch and Surinamese, Dutch and Moroccan, Dutch and I don't know, something else. Like it's a big melting pot. So also Holland. So my answer would be Holland, Netherlands, same thing, where Amsterdam is. My answer would be Netherlands, but to me, Europe in general is diverse, but I would say Netherlands, super diverse, France, super diverse, Portugal, super diverse. You barely see just the plain white people that are the natives. It's like they just turn into these, you know, melting pots. Okay, and least diverse, I would say the country with the least diversity, I would say Iceland. Yeah, Iceland, because not a whole lot of people are moving to Iceland. It's so far away and it's like the most expensive. So Iceland is definitely the least diverse in my opinion. I'm not really stating facts in this video. I'm stating my cool, but yeah, I would say Iceland, least diverse. Dirtiest, cleanest, most diverse, least diverse. Okay, the most boring, Belgium. I don't like Belgium. I don't know. To me, there's no okay to you, but not to me. I just find it, I would never advise anyone to go to Belgium for any reason. I would always suggest you 100 places before Belgium. It's just boring. And yeah. The most fun place is gonna be a Maryjane answer, Switzerland, because skydiving, you can skydive out of helicopters there, which I did, which is super fun. There's just, you'll never be bored every day. I'm a person who gets bored easily because of my lifestyle. It's always so, my life is never boring. So like, I don't like to be bored. It's just not my thing. So I feel like I'm a really good judge of this, and I will go to a place and get super bored really fast and be over it. Like this place is boring. You only need 3 or 4 days here. Switzerland, I don't think I'd ever get bored, and I didn't. And I've been 5 or 6 times. There's always something you can do. You can get on a train and go anywhere you want, and there's always something fun to do. A lot of nature, a lot to see, even though it's tiny. So I would definitely say Switzerland is the least boring. Also Iceland, I got bored there though, so no. I would say Switzerland is the least boring place, the least boring country to me. And the most boring country to me, we're like, okay, duh. So the most bored, I would say I was in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Beautiful though, oh my gosh, that country, beautiful, beautiful nature, but it was extremely boring to me. Bosnia, they have this water that's this beautiful green blue color. Yeah, Bosnia is beautiful, but yeah, I was definitely bored. Where would I live and where wouldn't I live? Okay, so the #1 place that I would live in Europe is Holland. I actually want to live in Holland. I think it's beautiful. I think that I love the placement of it. I can literally get on a train and be in Paris in 2 seconds, which I do which is my life. I can get to London in 2 hours if I want to spend a weekend in London, which I hate London, but if for some reason I wanted to go to London, sure. I can get on a plane and be in Italy in 2 seconds. I can get on a train or a plane and be in Switzerland in 2 seconds. It's in such a good spot that you will never be bored. That's why I love Europe so much. 2 seconds you can be somewhere else. Oh, let's take a weekend trip to Stockholm. Oh, let's go to Iceland real quick. Let's go to Paris for dinner, or you know what I mean? Especially outside of Amsterdam. I don't love Amsterdam. I don't really like Amsterdam at all. But yeah, I love Holland a lot. So I would live there in a heartbeat. Also Paris, which I do and did live in. Do and did, meaning I did live in Paris because I own an apartment there, and I still kind of do, and it's still my home to me. When I'm there, I'm not like, oh, I'm like, it's my home. And I would love to live there. The only thing I don't like is it's always going to be that touristy place, which drives me up the wall. All the tourists. I don't consider myself a tourist. I can no longer be considered a tourist. Okay, I've canceled that out because I'm a full-time traveler and it's my life. So that's my opinion. Okay, but yeah, Paris, sure, but I would live in Holland. Yeah, and maybe I will. I also would live in Stockholm. I love it. I love Stockholm. Where I would not live, I could give 10 million answers, but the #1 answer would be Poland and Belgium. But yeah, I love Europe. It's become my home now. I've spent more time in Europe in the last 8 years than I have in the US. I haven't spent any time in the US in the last 8 years. I kind of left when I was 17 and said, peace. I will never live there again, although I'm American, but it's not my kind of place. And yeah, so yeah, that's my opinion and my thoughts. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to check out my website. Everything's 50% off today. Follow me on Instagram to watch me visit every country in the world, to complete my goal of visiting every country in the world. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.